Today we're unboxing this percolator made by this company called Apoxcon. There are hundreds of percolators like this on Amazon and elsewhere, but this is the only one so far I can find that works with this induction stovetop. So all these years we've been using coffee makers, usually mid to high end, like this little one over here made by a company named Rishi. However, about 6 months now, we've decided to completely change our kitchen setup, get rid of all the plastics, such as this machine has plastics pretty much everywhere, and then get rid of eventually this, gas cooktop. We're gonna convert this whole thing to an induction. We bought this one just to give it a try, how it's gonna work for us, and we're very happy with it. So induction is the way to go. So what we're going to do is our goal is ultimately to eliminate the plastics from our lives as far as at least from the cooking process. We're going to stop using this and we're going to start using this. And the whole point of this is it's funny how life becomes a full circle. 40, 50 years ago, people were using percolators. Now we're in 2025 and we're using percolators again. But this time around, this looks like a lot more streamlined. Let's go ahead and unbox this. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna make some coffee and we're gonna use this awesome grinder that I have. We got this, it's an adjustable burr grinder. It has bellows on top. Very nice grinder made out of stainless steel magnetic dosing cup. And we're very happy with this. Usually my wife using this, I'm more into espresso, but once in a while I enjoy a cup of filtered coffee or a coffee in this nature. I ordered this from Amazon under 30 bucks, super affordable, completely made out of stainless steel and glass and piece of wood on the handle. I also ordered some filters for this, little filter discs made out of natural paper. In the box, we get a little thank you card, and we get this awesome stainless steel. This is food friendly, I think 304 stainless steel, and basically consists of 4 pieces. The actual pod, and then this bottom holder, bracket, whatever you want to say, and this is where the coffee sits. And then this is the top part to keep the boiling process content in that little section. And also comes with 2 glass top handles. This has 2 use of it. Obviously, you pick this up. On top of it, you see the brewing process. If the water circulating in there becomes brown coffee color, you'll see how dark it gets, so you'll basically take it off the stove. In our case, we put it on the warmer on our induction. So it takes about 7-8 minutes to get all this thing done. Fairly similar to what we were getting it with our Rishi, and a lot more healthier process, that's for sure. So let's go ahead and get this going. I'll grind some beans. That my wife loves this vanilla hazelnut beans, and I'll grind them. The trick is to grind them coarser. I'm going to put some organic cinnamon sprinkled on top of it, and let's go ahead and get this started. The filter in already. So what I'm going to do is we're going to brew some of my wife's favorite coffee. It's vanilla hazelnut. We're going to use this amazing burr coffee grinder that I have. I'll have the list for all the stuff you've seen here in my video description. So if you're interested in further researching it, you're more than welcome to go ahead and check the video description. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put 5 cups of coffee. Again, we're going to put fresh filtered water. All right, so let's go ahead and pour the water. Again, we're pouring the water all the way till right below the spout, and that comes around 5 cups of coffee for us. Today I'm gonna go ahead and do 4. So let's go ahead and put our scale on. Let's go ahead and put coffee in. It's gonna be about 25 grams of coffee I'll be grinding. I'll go with my hand for the rest of it. There you go. Perfect. 25 grams of coffee. Let's put our scale away. I'm gonna go ahead and get place this filter part in the percolator. And I'm gonna go ahead and get the grinder started. I'm grinding for this particular device, percolator, grind level 9. If it was coffee maker, I'll go for 7 or 8. So what does that tell you? Basically, you need to simply grind a little coarser with this. Here we go. Okay. Put our lid on. Coffee's ready, smells great. Let's go ahead and get this out of there. Here she is. And simply you want to just pour this around that little center pipe. And then what I additionally do is I kind of fix it with my finger, kind of level it. And we have some organic cinnamon. So I go ahead and sprinkle some of that on it too. This is how we like it. And let's go ahead and close the coffee. And then you go ahead and place this on, and then you simply close this, go to your induction stovetop, turn it on. I'm gonna set it to 320, and I'm gonna let it boil a little over 7 minutes, maybe 8 minutes or so. As it's boiling, you simply don't see anything. It works in a similar principle as a mocha pot. Simply water disperses from top and keeps cycling. Obviously, this is a lot larger and not as dense coffee as the mocha pot takes. It's starting to make a little noise. As you see, the water is clear right now. It's going to get the color of the coffee as it cycles through. This is so much fun to make this way. It's simply set it, forget it. And when it's ready, just one glance at the lid, it tells you where you're at. As you see, it gets a little yellowish color now, a little coming to the coffee color slowly. And we're on the 7 minutes mark at 320 degrees. Yeah, now it's violently boiling. Cycling the water from top to bottom. So satisfying to watch this for some reason. What I do at this point, once it hits the 8 minutes mark, I lower it to 240 degrees. Let it boil gently, a little longer. And As you see, the color of the water getting darker and darker every second. I can smell the wonderful coffee and the cinnamon that we have with our organic vanilla hazelnut coffee, plus the cinnamon I added, organic cinnamon. I highly recommend that kind of mixture. It tastes delicious, especially if you drink it black with no sugar, nothing. Alright, at this point what I'm going to do is, we're at the 9 minutes mark, and this is what I want to do to keep the coffee down to 160. This is like keep it warm stage, so people can come over and drink their, get their cups filled and stuff. Let's go ahead and pour the coffee. These are the cups we use. With this amount of coffee, water and coffee, we get about 4 of these. It's delicious. It smells great. Yum. It's hot, but yum. So I say give it a 30 seconds or so to get a big gulp of it, but it's very delicious. All in all, this is a very healthy choice comparing to our wonderful, trusty coffee makers, Yorishi. We really enjoyed this one, but all that plastic makes me worry about it. So hey, this is much better, healthy choice. If you're interested in this or any other gadgets, including that portable stovetop, induction stovetop, that grinder, and as well as the tuning scale, I'll have all the links at the description. If you like this video, please go ahead and like and share with friends and coffee nerds like I am. And if you enjoy this content, please subscribe to my channel. I have many more stuff coming up. I'll see you on the next Teo Steak video. Have a delicious day.